Welcome. Friends, family, elected officials, firefighters. I see some retirees here. For those that I've not had the privilege or the opportunity to meet, my name is Brian Tyrell. You hear me say this often. I'm honored to hold the position of fire chief here in Washington, and I'm reminded often, especially tonight with this crowd, how much I appreciate the opportunity to lead and work alongside some of the best firefighters, paramedic firefighters, and officers that I've had the privilege to meet. I attribute our success here in Washington Township and the standing in this fine community to the individuals that have chosen our department in pursuit of following their calling, passion, and to serve here in Washington Township. Thank you. We have something special here. You feel it, you know it, and I speak of it often. Today we have A Shift on duty, answering the call, delivering world-class emergency services within this community under the leadership of Captain Barn Chandler. What you may not know is this was a pretty remarkable day with the call and the run volume. I thank you, A Shift, for delivering the service all day and then coming back here and just barely getting us set up for this extraordinary event. You know, I think this crowd is amazing. It's one of the larger events that we've held here. And it's a great display of support and camaraderie that I think speaks volumes about our culture here in Washington, a work culture that, in my mind, is cultivated from the set of standards, both written and embedded and born from the assets and attributes of each one of you in uniform. It's because of our culture and standing that we recruit, retain, and promote the best in our business and in our public service arena. Thank you. Before I ask Supervisor Previti to take the podium and give us some remarks, I would like to take advantage of an opportunity to recognize our military veterans that are employed here with Washington Township. I admire them, and I'm certainly grateful that they are here. Paramedic firefighter Stephen Finazzo, United States Army veteran, served in the 3rd Infantry Division. Michael Wilmot, United States Marine Corps, served 1st Battalion, 8th Division Weapons Company. Connor PQ, United States Marine Corps, served in the 2nd Marine Logistics Group, Combat Logistics Regiment 25. John Scripp, you'll meet him shortly. United States Army, served 3rd Infantry Division as a tank crewman and 4 years reserve as a combat engineer. And EMT firefighter Joseph Nero, you'll meet him as well, currently serving in the 127th Air National Guard Security Forces. I thank you for your service, and like you've heard me say often, I have much admiration for our military veterans, and I do believe that when they choose the fire service outside of the military, they make our organization better and our communities safer. I thank you for that. With that, Supervisor Previti.
Hello, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen and honored guests, Chief Tyrell, and most importantly, our courageous and devoted fire personnel. It is a privilege to stand before you today as we come together to honor the remarkable dedication and bravery of our firefighters. This badge pinning ceremony represents a significant milestone, marking the unwavering commitment of these individuals who risk their lives every day to safeguard our community. As we gather, we are reminded of the vital role each of you play in the safety and well-being of our township. Your sacrifice, your courage, and your resilience in the face of danger inspire us all. Every call you respond to, every fire you extinguish, and every life you save exemplifies the true spirit of heroism. The badges being pinned today are not just symbols of your service, they reflect the responsibility you carry in protecting our community. They represent the trust our residents place in you and the values of honor, integrity, and bravery that you live by every day. Your contributions extend far beyond firefighting. You are pillars of strength and hope during the most difficult times. First responders who stand as guardians of our township. Your dedication to ensuring the safety of our citizens is nothing short of extraordinary, and for that we are deeply grateful. I know I personally have had a couple incidents at my house, and I'm eternally grateful to this department for helping us. As your supervisor, I could not be more proud of your work you do and the sacrifices you make. Each of you play a critical role in the fabric of our community, and your commitment is a testament to the values we cherish here. Before I close, I'd like to just acknowledge Mike Nicely, our treasurer, who's taking pictures. I'd like to, Dennis Stevenson, our trustee, Audrey Brown, our clerk-elect, she's back here. I'd like to also, we have some of our fire committee members here. We have our former chief, Dan Lastis, here, who's also a resident. Thank you for coming. And Mike Cervenak, who's also part of our committee. And of course, our sheriff's department that help and work together with our fire personnel. In closing, I want to extend my heartfelt thanks to each of you and every one of you. Your dedication and courage are truly inspiring. As these badges are pinned today, let them be a reminder of the trust this community places in you and serve as a beacon of strength and hope as you continue to serve us. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you for your service and your sacrifices, and your unwavering dedication. May God bless all of you and keep you all safe. And of course, thank your families for allowing you to serve for us. So thank you all so very much.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. I appreciate that. We've acknowledged our fire committee and our advisory board. I appreciate you doing that, sir. I do see some retirees here. Daryl Blaylock, Marty Lathrop, is Pete Doyle, is Michael Fitzsimmons in the audience? Those are, all right, thank you for your service here, gentlemen. It is not going to be forgotten. I want to thank Kelly Zimmer. She does all the work behind the scenes. Thanks, Kelly. It was a heck of a day. We were hustling to get us set up. Thank you. And last but not least, WBRW is here videoing this to help us start documenting our history and market what we do here. At this time, we'll start with the firefighters, and I'll call up paramedic firefighter John Scripp, Joseph Nero, Felicity O'Brien, and Nicholas Rosato. And we're going to line you up to my right. Yeah, that's good. Perfect. So in a moment, we're going to issue the oath of office to them. And then I plan on moving them over individually and probably saying a few nice things about them. And then I'll call up the individual family members, okay, to pin that badge. It's a great photo opportunity. Please don't hesitate to take advantage of that. All right. Raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I, please state your name.
I, John Scribb,
Do solemnly swear to do my duty as a firefighter
do solemnly swear to do my duty as a firefighter
for the Charter Township of Washington
for the Charter Township of Washington
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
to serve my commanding officers with respect and dignity,
to serve my commanding officers with respect and dignity,
to serve the citizens of the Charter Township of Washington
to serve the citizens of the Charter Township of Washington
with compassion, courage, and integrity,
with compassion, courage, and integrity,
and to uphold the laws and constitutions of the United States of America,
and to uphold the laws and Constitution of the United States of America,
the state of Michigan,
the state of Michigan,
and the Charter Township of Washington, so help me God.
and the Charter Township of Washington, so help me God.
Very nice job. Thank you, Ed. I'm going to have you step over, just over there to the right, John. Paramedic firefighter Scripp comes to us with great experience from the Clinton Township Fire Department. He joined our full-time division only on August 3rd. John's a graduate of the Macomb Fire Academy number 79. He completed his paramedic program with the Macomb Community College. John's a certified hazmat technician. He's a peer fitness trainer. He's currently pursuing his bachelor's degree in health science with Purdue University. Paramedic firefighter Scripp was assigned to B Shift Station 1 under the leadership of Captain Dennis Millibar. We certainly welcome firefighter Scripp to the team. At this time, I would like to call John's girlfriend, Kylie, to the front of the station to pin badge number 103 on firefighter Scripp. Next, I'd like to ask Joseph Nero to step to my left. EMT firefighter Nero joined our part-time division on June 11th. He's a graduate of the Macomb Fire Academy number 81. Completed his emergency medical technician program at Macomb Community College. Firefighter Nero is currently in the Macomb Community College paramedic program. At this time, I'd like to call Joseph's fiancee, Jessica, to the front of the station to pin the badge on firefighter Nero. Felicity, let's move you to the left side. EMT firefighter O'Brien joined our part-time division on August 3rd. Felicity is a graduate of Macomb Fire Academy number 83. She completed her emergency medical technician program at Macomb Community College, and she is currently also in the Macomb Community College paramedic program. At this time, I would like to call Felicity's father, Mr. Darren O'Brien, to the front of the station to pin the badge on firefighter O'Brien. Nicholas Rosado, let's move you over to the left side. Last but not least in the part-time division, EMT firefighter Rosado joined our part-time division on August 3rd. He is also a graduate of Macomb Fire Academy number 83. Completed his emergency medical technician program at MCC as well. Nick is also currently enrolled in the Macomb Community College paramedic program, and that is a big deal for us, not only to recruit such outstanding part-time firefighters, but to have all the credentials and enough initiative with all three of these folks to move into that paramedic program. It really puts them in a great, envious position to be moved into our full-time division. So I want to thank all three of you for that ambition. At this time, I'd like to call Nick's father, Mr. John Rosado, to the front of the station to pin the badge on his firefighter. So normally I open up with, hey, reminding everyone we're in a fire station and we're going to be interrupted. So far, so good. But if that happens, we will get on task, okay? But we could be interrupted with calls. It's been a hectic day. No, before I bring up my officers, I got to say a few words about what it takes to become an officer here and the preparation, because I can't effectively find the right words to convey to you, like, why the next three gentlemen are up in front of you and what it took to get here. But I'm just going to kind of paraphrase. It is not easy to be promoted within this department, right? They're not going to be up here by chance. It takes years of service, minimum service, required credentials, certifications, education requirements, which takes a lot of years. And everyone that you're going to see step up here has done that and more. You'll probably hear me say this more than once, but each one of these men have worn so many different hats, and they've taken on so many different tasks and jobs. I can't really describe the impact that they have, but they're incredible people. And if that isn't enough, and then we put them through this testing process that is provided by a third-party company that specializes in public safety and municipal agencies. But I wanted you to know, because I can't tell you exactly what it took to get here, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of perseverance and determination. I do want to say that in my experience, we don't own this or celebrate this hard-earned accomplishment alone. I can say on my behalf that the family, the spouse, the significant other, really has a big impact on our success. And I think I want to acknowledge the families and everyone that helped our firefighters succeed. I think we owe them a significant debt of gratitude, so I thank you for that. Excuse me. At this time, I'd like to ask Lieutenant Eric Kozlowski and Lieutenant Josh Tom to come forward, please. I can't wipe the smile off my face. I'm so proud of them. Lieutenant Kozlowski joined our team. I'm always surprised at the date and the years of service. Hang in there with me. It makes me feel really old. But Eric, you joined our full-time ranks on October 29, 2007, 17 years with the Washington Fire Department. Again, and I'm going to repeat it with Josh, you've been one that has always taken the extra steps. You've gone the extra mile. You wear so many different hats, functioning in different roles. Managing our inventory and acquisition of turnout gear, PPE, apparatus committees. For me, one of my biggest memories is your dedication to fire prevention and public education, public relations, while you graciously, good word, shared your two Dalmatian dogs over the years with our department that were so effective in helping us succeed with our fire prevention programs and public outreach efforts. Thank you for that. At this time, I'd like to move you over to my left, Eric, and we will call your wife, Stacy, up to pin your badge, sir. As you were. Yeah, come on over, Josh. Lieutenant Josh Tom, hired into the department on June 6, 2010, promoted to full-time division on January 7th, 2013. over 14 years of service. Again, another guy that just is always there looking to help this organization and this community. Goes the extra mile, takes the extra steps, wears different hats, functioning in a lot of different roles. Impactful stuff. EMS coordinator, a thankless job, but you did an excellent job with C-Shift. Assumed responsibility for EMS supply acquisition and inventory. Great job. Not something everyone wants to do, right? I appreciate that. Recently assumed responsibility and chairs our Active Assailant Rescue Task Force Committee. I could go on, but I'm just really grateful that we've got Josh and Eric in leadership positions now. And I'd like to call up Josh's wife, Shauna, to the front of the station to pin the badge on Lieutenant Tom. This time I'd like to ask Captain Michael McKenzie to come forward. Be so kind as to stand to my right. Captain McKenzie joined our full-time division on April 1st, 1997. 27 years of service. Whew. Mike obtained an associate's degree in nursing from St. Clair Community College, associates in fire science from Macomb Community College. Mike has a bachelor's degree in public service administration from Siena Heights University. He's a graduate of Eastern Michigan University's Staff and Command program and is currently pursuing, and I think is really close to completing, his master's degree in emergency management with Eastern Michigan University. Those are big accomplishments. Proud of you. Again, Captain McKenzie has worn many hats. EMS coordinator, fire investigator, fire inspector, plans examiner, fire instructor. I could keep going. It's made a difference. Let me say that strong fire department leadership is critical to the safety of our members and this township. There's no greater responsibility than becoming an executive fire officer or leader in this organization. You carry out our mission for this agency. The bar is high here. It's for good reason. And Captain McKenzie has displayed the, I'm going to choose these words carefully because I don't want him to get made fun of. He does and has displayed the tenacity, the determination, the resiliency, and the skills to get the captain's rank on C-Shift. I believe Mike to be a role model for our members, and he sets an example of professionalism and respect that fire departments across Macomb County and probably Southeast Michigan seek to mirror. We are a leading organization, and it's because of the leadership below my office, the leadership that really makes the day-to-day operations seamless. I'm proud of Captain McKenzie. I'm proud of our lieutenants, our newly promoted officers, and I know they will lead our department into an ever-challenging future. This time I'd like to call Mike's sons, right, still? Justin, Nick, and Chris to the front of the station to pin the badge on their dad.
So, yeah. So I said I wouldn't have anything to say. Huh. So, I'm sitting in the back and I'm going, hey, what can I say to get me out of this? So I'm going to use the heat, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm roasting up here. I'm pouring sweat. And I know, throughout the course of my career, sitting in front of people or behind people in lecture halls and classrooms, you know when enough is enough. However, before I close, I'd like to say that yeah, it's good. Thanks.
That was pretty powerful when you see, I'm not even joking, when I see 3 sons up there pinning the badge on their dad, that's good stuff. Second generation firefighter coming up, right? Good stuff. Look, we're almost to the end. And I'm excited for the future of our organization. And I know I say this often that I want everyone to expect great things from this fire department. Remember, we are here, we have a photographer here. There's a lot of family. This is the best showing that we've had ever. And I am just so humbled to be part of that. So thank you. Please stay for refreshments. We're probably going to open up the doors and get it cooler in here. Tour the station, talk to the brave men and women of this organization and our officials. And I appreciate you being here. Thank you.